Ladies and gentlemen, something extraordinary has just entered the global geopolitical conversation. Former U.S. President Donald Trump has once again revived one of his most controversial foreign policy ideas that the United States must own Greenland not for tourism, not for trade, but to block Russia and China from taking control of the Arctic. This is not a joke. This is not a meme. This is a real strategic warning. And tonight, we're breaking down what this really means for America, NATO, and the future of global power. Most people think Greenland is just a frozen island. In reality, it may be the most valuable piece of real estate on Earth in the 21st century. Greenland sits directly between North America, Europe, and the Arctic shipping routes. Whoever controls Greenland controls Arctic airspace, submarine routes, missile tracking systems, rare earth minerals, and future trade corridors. As climate change melts Arctic ice, new shipping lanes are opening, cutting weeks off global trade routes between Asia, Europe, and America. That's why China and Russia are racing north. Donald Trump says the U.S. cannot afford to let its enemies dominate the Arctic. Russia already has dozens of Arctic military bases, nuclear submarines under the ice, hypersonic missile launch platforms in the north. China, meanwhile, calls itself a near-Arctic power. It has invested billions into Arctic ports, research stations, and mining operations. Trump's argument is simple. If the U.S. doesn't control Greenland, someone else will. And whoever controls Greenland can monitor, block, or attack North America in ways that were never possible before. Greenland isn't just ice, it holds rare earth elements, uranium, lithium, cobalt, and massive untapped energy reserves. These materials power AI, missiles, electric vehicles, military technology, and space systems. China currently controls much of the world's rare earth supply. Trump believes Greenland could break that monopoly. That makes Greenland not just a security asset, but an economic superweapon. Greenland belongs to Denmark, a NATO member. But Denmark does not have the military or financial power to fully defend or develop Greenland. Trump's message is clear. NATO is vulnerable in the Arctic. Russia knows it. China is exploiting it. And if America does not step in, NATO could lose its northern shield. This isn't about ego. This is about the next Cold War. The Arctic is becoming the new South China Sea, Middle East, and space race combined. Whoever controls it controls the future of global trade, military dominance, energy security, and technological power. Trump is warning that America is running out of time. Of course, the idea of owning Greenland has triggered outrage. European leaders say it's unrealistic. Critics call it colonial thinking. But military analysts say something very different. They say Trump is saying out loud what every Pentagon strategist already knows. Greenland is too important to be neutral. This is not about buying land. This is about preventing Russia and China from boxing in the United States from the north. The Arctic is the final frontier of global power, and Greenland is the key. Trump just made it public, and the world is now paying attention. If you want more real geopolitical breakdowns like this, hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and stay informed. Because the next global conflict won't start in Ukraine, Taiwan, or the Middle East. It may start in the ice,